1, 2, 3.
I don't know you, but I know I'd like to know you. No, that didn't come out right. It's been real, you're really something. Have we really talked all night? What a way to pass the time. You said, pleased to meet you, pleasure's mine. Read my mind, my thoughts are flooded, pouring out volumes of things no one understands or you totally get. Speaking my language is half made up of obscure references. They look at us sideways, but my eyes in my mind are set. Wait a minute, so this might be weird to say. I don't know you, but I know I'd like to know you. No, that didn't come out right. It's been real, you're really something. Have we really talked all night? What a way to pass the time. You said, pleased to meet you, pleasure's mine. Our paths didn't cross, they collided. You left an impact. Suddenly it hit me like a ton of bricks. Asking my friends how long till it's staring. Am I staring? I'm not staring. I'm staring. Totally crazy that someone like you exists. Wait a minute, so this might be weird to say. I don't know you, but I know I'd like to know you. Listen to me, I'm a mess. It's been real, you're really something. Man, your company's the best. I just wanna pass the time with you. Looking forward, the rhymes for you. You said, pleased to meet you, pleasure's mine. That was our original, Pleasure's Mine. This next one's gonna be a cover called I Will Follow You Into the Dark by Death Cab for Cutie.
Love of mine, someday you will die, but I'll be close behind. Follow you into the dark, no blinding light or tunnels to gates of white, just our hands clasped so tight, waiting for the hint of a spark. If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, I'll follow you into the dark. Catholic school, as vicious as Roman rule, I got my knuckles bruised by a lady in black. I held my tongue as she told me, son, fear is the heart of love. So I never went back. If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, I'll follow you into the dark. You and me have seen everything to see, from Bangkok to Calgary, and the soles of your shoes are all worn down. The time for sleep is now, but there's nothing to cry about, 'cause we'll hold each other soon in the blackest of rooms. If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate keep the nose on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you and your soul embarks, I'll follow you into the dark. I'll follow you into the dark. All right, this next one is going to be another cover. This is by Mark Cohn, and this is Paper Walls. Well, I had just checked in when the sun came up after 10 hours on a bus. I was staring at the stains on the ceiling, baby, trying not to think about us. But then someone in a room 502 started doing a thing that we used to do. Every bang, every boom, it's just like it was happening in my own room. 'Cause they got the paper wall. Paper walls. Yeah. I closed the curtains, I shut the lights, I heard the highway moan. And next thing I remember, they was having a fight, y'all. She was all alone. I heard her cry in the darkest hour. I heard the echo from the hotel shower. I heard her start to packing her things. So I called the number and I heard it ring. Right through the paper wall. Paper wall. Right through the paper wall. Yeah. She said,
come on down. I never seen such a sight before. The way she looked when she opened her door. Hush now, baby, don't make a sound. When all your love comes a tumbling down, just like a paper wall. Paper wall. Just like a paper wall. And the road that kills you is not the all-night calls, not the road that kills you, baby. It's just paper walls. Yeah. Our next song is an original called Safe Harbor. And this one was really funny because originally it was a different song entirely. And it eventually became this song because sometimes songs just tell you what they're going to be. So yeah. He rose out of bed on feeds the dog and goes to work, carries on his day like every other. More than steady, he's unmovable once he makes up his mind. Once he's settled, then it's settled, I discovered. I don't mind, but I don't understand, and I wonder will I ever learn. As he sits there so content, I yearn. As he sits there so content, I yearn.
She sleeps in late on Sunday if she happens to be home. But I know she could run and fly forever, 'cause she is strong and she is driven, even if sometimes to tears. Oh, regardless if we both get there together, well, I don't mind, 'cause I can't understand. So I hold this fire in my hands while I sit and wait for her. She burns. Oh, she'll never be content, I've learned.
I yearn to sail away from all that I have been. Let the current guide my restless soul closer to finding the truth.
I yearn, but I don't wanna be alone again. I've been searching for safe harbor now. I've found it, I know that it's her. She'll be here any minute after weeks away from home. I think she knows that I can't wait to see her.
He pulls me from my wanderlust with a smile that says he knows that I can't stay away from him either. I don't mind,
but I understand
that I don't need him to hold my hand.
And I don't
'Cause
mind,
I understand,
but I'll be waiting for her when she lands. While we're orbiting each other, we learn. When we're finally together,
we burn.
we burn. When we're set adrift against the waves, we're closer to finding the truth. We learn that we don't have to be alone again. I've been searching for safe harbor now. I found it, I know that it's you.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I think we should bring Charles back, right?
We should. Charles, come back.
How's it going, buddy?
You guys sound amazing.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you so much.
Yes, really good. So, you guys have a new single that you recorded here at Stages. You're gonna be playing that for us in a little bit.
Yes, it's called Shot in the Dark, and it's actually the first song we ever tried to write together. I brought him a big old mess of a story, and he worked his magic, and sometimes you just know that things are going to work, and that was my sign that things are going to work.
So, like on that song, do you guys write the chords and the words together, or is every song kind of different?
Oh, every song's a little bit different. A lot of back and forth, Sometimes I'll have an idea and we'll text it back and forth, and then we'll kind of hash it out once we're actually rehearsing.
Wow.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Very cool.
By hash it out, we mean we both assert that we're right, and then and it's usually him.
So what's next?
Next is going to be a song by Jason Isbell called Stockholm.
Cool. Okay.
Awesome.
Take it away.
Sorry.
What?
Nope. Sorry. False start. 10-yard penalty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Heard love songs make a Georgia man cry on the shoulder of somebody's Saturday night. Read the good book, studied it too, but nothing prepared me for living with you. Lock me up tight in these shackles I wear, tied up the keys in the folds of your hair, and the difference with me is I used to not care. Stockholm, let me go home. Once a wise man to the ways of the world, now I've traded those lessons for faith in a girl. Across the ocean, 1,000 years from my home, in this frozen old city of silver and stone. Ships in the harbor and birds on the bluff don't move an inch when their anchor goes up, and the difference with me is I've fallen in love. Stockholm, let me go home. And the night so long, I used to pray for the daylight to come. Folks back home surely have called off the search and gone back to their own. Ships in the harbor and birds on the bluff don't move an inch when their anchor goes up, and the difference with me is I'm falling in love. Stockholm, let me go home. Let me go home. Let me go home.
And now Chris will tune, which is a performance art in and of itself, really. So, actually, we're going to do 2 songs from Jason Isbell. This is Jason Isbell and the 400 unit. But while Chris is tuning, Charles, I would love to talk to you about all the cool stuff we do together when I'm not making music.
I don't do cool stuff.
At least you're honest.
Just kidding.
I'm kidding. So yeah, we spend a lot of time together.
Yes.
A lot.
Yes. So we got a lot of stuff coming up here, actually, too. We have our All Access band. We have next week at this live stream, Chris Jacobs and Ed Huff. That's going to be our final performance of this series of 8 live streams, and after that, we're looking for new talent. So if you or someone you know wants to be on this show and featured, you can tag someone in the comments below, or just let us know if you want to be part of this series. And looking to fill about another 8 more slots or so.
And it's been a super fun, super smooth experience.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
So thank you for having us.
Yeah, you guys are tremendous.
This is apparently the only place that will ever make music, because this is where we record our songs. But the recording process was just as much fun as, and Evan, of course, is incredible.
Shout out to Evan.
Yeah,
you gotta
Evan!
insert a slide right here.
But yeah, it's super awesome. Stages is always awesome. Stages is my home away from home, so it's only fitting that our first performance be here.
So what tuning are you in there?
I am in open C9.
What?
Capoed at the 5th fret, so kind of like an open F9.
Can you hear it? Can we hear it? Whoa. That's like one of these chords.
Kind of, yeah, but I don't need this one.
Nice. Very cool. Very cool. All right, guys, take it away.
This is Vampires, and I think that this might be, if not one of the greatest love songs ever written.
It's not the long flowing dress that you're in, or the light coming off of your skin. Fragile heart you protected for so long, the mercy in your sense of right and wrong. It's not your hands reaching slow in the dark, or your nails leaving love's watermark. It's not the way you talk me off the roof, your question like directions to the truth. It's knowing that this can't go on forever. Likely one of us will have to spend some days alone. Maybe we'll get 40 years together. One day I'll be gone, one day you'll be gone. If we were vampires and death was a joke, we go out on the sidewalk and smoke, and laugh at all the lovers and their plans. Well, I wouldn't feel the need to hold your hand. Maybe time running out is a gift. I'll work hard till the end of my shift, give you every second I can find, and hope it isn't me who's left behind. It's knowing that this can't go on forever. Likely one of us will have to spend some days alone. Maybe we'll get 40 years together. One day I'll be gone, one day you'll be gone. It's knowing that this can't go on forever. Likely one of us will have to spend some days alone. Maybe we'll get 40 years together. One day I'll be gone, one day you'll be gone.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in to watch us. We are The Meantime. And thank you so much to Stages Music Arts for having us. Thank you for all of the work you're doing and for helping us artists get started. We have one more song for you. This is our single. It's called Shot in the Dark. It's available on iTunes, Spotify, CD Baby, and just about every other place where you can find and get your digital music. This, like I said, is the first song we ever recorded together. It's a story that's super meaningful, which is the crux of like what we aim to do. We just want to tell good stories. And we're really glad to share it with you. So here goes. Standing backstage in some tights I refused to wear, till I saw yours and said me too. In your shadow I know I'd be in there. Spotlights were fixed, but I was cut out for row 33, throwing roses, and you were a work of art. For you, fairy number 6, it was a sure thing, but for me, it was a shot in the dark. Kicked up dust on the walk home and breathed in too deep. Some got stuck inside, so I got used to the swing and slam. Your hearing gone again, too thin to hold, but awake enough to lie. So I shook up that 8-ball till it said yes, and I asked if you would stay for my heart. You said yes, you said yes. It was a sure thing, but you knew there were knives in the bedding and the waking up sweating. Would you have stayed if you got your old room back? And I knew without knowing your resentment was growing, 'cause I didn't bear all the hurt you had. But at night I knew the world had teeth. You left behind the piece of you you couldn't kill. Some things you can't undo. When she takes to the lights, I'm caught frozen still. Because she moves like you, wants roots but her mind wanders. Her smile keeps changing colors. Oh, sometimes she's just like you. When I hold her, I swear you gave your soul. 'Cause I know she's a work of art. In her first cry I heard who I had to become, and I live now to safeguard her heart. Till we've made it through this, she's the best of us. If she stumbles, she won't fall too far. Oh, as long as I'm alive, I won't ever leave her side. Though you know there's not even a shot in the dark. No, you know, no, you know, there's not even a shot in the dark.
Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
So much. Thank you very
Chris, Ashley, Chris Pierorazio, Ashley Higginbotham, all 11 syllables of the meantime. They crushed it tonight. Their first ever live appearance right here at Stages Music Arts on Perform at Stages Live. Make sure you guys tune in next week and catch Chris Jacobs and Ed Huff right here in front of a live studio audience. And thank you guys again for tuning in. Thank you guys for performing, and we'll see you next time.